What's up, Taurus? This is Jesse with 44 Astro with a general reading for the new moon coming up on 1/1/1, January 11th. That's activation. You know, that's the threefold God, right? The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. It's a quaternary, in my opinion, or you have to say that the Holy Spirit is the feminine influence, which I wouldn't argue with if right there. Carl Jung believes it's a quaternary because the feminine aspect needs to be added, into it because it's part of everything else, right? And I believe that too, the quaternary. It's going to be in 20 degrees Capricorn, 6:57 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be in the 23rd mansion of the moon. I'll put the picture of the moon, a moon mansion. It's all about separating or getting freedom from something. And the moon on this new moon is going to be touching exact orb conjunction with the sun. And it's going to be trine, it's in Capricorn, it's going to be trine Uranus. So this is about change. It's about practical change, much needed change. Like bringing order out of chaos type energy. There's also going to be a what they call a minor grand trine with Jupiter, Saturn, and Mars. So that's like harmonious energy to get things done in like a practical way. And it's very harmonious. I mean, but it's a lot of it's about separation. And for Taurus ascendant, you're talking 8th or 9th house. So, the house of inheritances, sex. I mean, maybe you have a new philosophy on your sex life type of thing. 9th house would be like your philosophy on life. Maybe you're freeing yourself from an old philosophy, or 8th house. You could be diving into the occult more, or like deep spiritual practice type stuff. And you're freeing yourself from your old way of doing that and then doing it in a new way. Anyway, the card that you got is meditate and contemplate. Well, that's definitely spiritual practice. Let's get you a Celtic cross spread. I wanted to do a new year, but I just didn't have the time. Busy. I'll probably make a astrology video specifically just on like the major alignments coming for 2024. The big one, of course, is Pluto in Aquarius. Last time Pluto was in Aquarius was in the 1700s. And what happened in the 1700s? The American Revolution. So that is a major revolution. And that's what Aquarius is all about, is revolution, change. And then Pluto is power. So what's going to be changed? What's the revolution going to be in? In power structures. And you can already see the conflict evolving in the world with Russia, the Ukraine thing, with China, and the U.S. I mean, it's scary. So somewhere in this, there's a power structure and get flipped on its head. Let's just hope it's more harmonious and less violent. But history hasn't been kind as far as like humanity, the way we tend to change. It really kind of falls on those people in power, like whether they're willing to give up power. And the type of individuals that get power and seek it generally aren't willing to give it up. That's up on the bottom. Looks like a happy home card, some kind of gathering, celebration. Looks like, I mean, the recent past you have the celebration card, right? I mean, we just got through New Year's and Christmas and all that. So I imagine we've all been doing quite a bit of celebrating. So that was in the recent past. This is saying meditate and contemplate, Taurus. The current situation is either something to do with a water sign in your life, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or somebody that has heavy influence in their natal chart with this kind of energy, sweet person. It could be you moving forward, like you wanting to offer your cup to someone, like your love, but it's crossed by the Page of Wands. Maybe you want to get in like a new relationship, but you have a kid, and you're worried about how that will play over for an individual. Like you're offering your cup, but it's like, but I have a kid, and you're worried about what they'll. But it looking like it's going to be all good because you got the nurturing card right here, and this could also be you in front of you. If that's the case, this could also be, your passions getting in the way of you being able to offer love. So you could say like, maybe you're more into the physical aspect of relationships, or you have passions outside of relationships completely, nothing to do with physical at all, and maybe that might be getting in the way. Like you have a specific pattern of the way you do things, and you don't have the time, even though maybe deep down you actually want to, like unconsciously you want to. Could be something like that either way. Crowning you, of course, you have the Queen of Swords. So this is like no nonsense type energy. It could be a boss of yours, could be like a lawyer if you have a lawyer. It could be you, and you're like the way you're consciously looking at things, which is no nonsense truth only. And honestly, a lot of people don't really it's not the best energy for making friends, but I'll tell you what, I respect that kind of energy a lot. I prefer the truth. Even if it upsets me at the time, later I'm going to contemplate on it and be like, I'm glad they told me the truth. That's good energy to have and good energy to have around you. But it's what's crowning you. It's what's on your conscious. Like what's around you. Could be like I said, a boss or some kind of air sign influence. On your unconscious influence, you have a very nice card. This just means like the energy floating around you, you might not necessarily be, like it's influencing everything around you from the unconscious. But you might not be exactly aware, but it's a wish card, like, or having many cups. So that's a good influence to have around you, unconsciously anyway. You know, current situation, you're probably juggling money. I imagine for sure we all are after the holidays, right? Trying to get the money situation. In your environment, work, looks like you're working hard. And this could be a boss, like I said, it could be a boss. Because that can definitely represent that kind of energy. You know, this could be, you know, you nurturing your job or your money in your life, and that could be what this is. You know, you're juggling, you're trying to figure out your money situation. I mean, we all are. We're all trying to grind to get more money. It's like you're working hard toward it, you know. Helping or hindering you, or advice, or whatever you want to say this is. The world, completion. It's a great card to have there. It looks like, you know, your unconscious influence being that wish card, and this being in the advice, it looks like everything is coming full circle. Like, you have good influences around you, and it's leading to a transformation. I mean, our whole world is transforming right now with this Pluto and Aquarius thing. So, you know, this could be an actual death of someone, like in your family or around you, but it's almost certainly a transformation. Some kind of transformation is going to occur in your life, and it could be around spirituality, specifically, right? It says meditate and contemplate, and if it's not about that, it's through that meditation and contemplation that you come to whatever this conclusion is. It may be specifically about your money or your material possessions, your home, that type of stuff. You know, because I see a lot of Pentacle cards here. But the influence is good. You have good influence all around you. And like, you know, helping or hindering you. The world is helping or hindering you. I mean, the world's a very positive card, so it's helping you. So you're going to you have good influences, both unconsciously, and then truth is in your conscious, or a specific person. You know, this could be something like a promotion at work that comes through, or a whole new career in general. But it's some kind of transformation, and it looks like it's around your money situation, for sure. You know, this is like juggling, like your current situation is like you're trying to figure out the whole thing, and you're trying to figure out how to get more money or how to balance your money. And this is you nurturing that, and it could be you too, because, you know, Taurus, and that's definitely an earth sign. It could be an earth sign in your life too, male or female. And this is you working in your environment. It's work, work, work. But it's going to lead, that work is going to lead you to something good, some kind of transformation. And maybe you're working too hard and it's saying, hey, step back, take a breath, meditate and contemplate. Things are going to work out just fine. All right, Taurus, that's all I have. Please consider liking, subscribing, and commenting. I know it's another short reading. I'm trying to find time to put these in. Either way, you don't have to if you don't want to, but I think the comments really help, and I'll always respond, even if it's just a thumbs up. But either way, I hope you had a happy holidays, and hope this 111 reading, this New Year reading, comes true for you, because it looks really good. Anyway, I hope to see you here again. Thanks, Taurus.